Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, depending where you are in the world. For us here in Europe, rise and shine. It's the most anticipated match in the women's Australian Open calendar right now. We're going to be witnessing Sabalenka taking on Rybakina in the Australian Open women's final. I'm feeling a little nervous. I'm pretty sure the women are as well. They're still in the players' gym, getting ready, keeping the energy up. They're gonna want to stay warm, obviously, and I'm going to start by looking at each player. How they're going to play, how's it going to fare out, what are their tactics going to be. I'm going to start with the world number one, Sabalenka. The first thing I'm thinking about right now is just looking back at that semi-final against Svitolina. She's going to continue doing the same. She's in a class of her own. She's going to try to dominate straight from her serve, from the return. She's not gonna wait around. She's gonna try to spread Rybakina left and right, open up the court. She loves to use her backhand as well in doing so, and try to keep the points short. She's gonna hit the ball really hard. She's not afraid to move forward. She loves to hit the drive volleys, forehand and backhands. She's good at the net. She's gonna try to dominate from the very first shot. For her sake, she'll want to get a lot of those shots in. She's a mentally strong player. I think she has a lot of fight and definitely a lot of self-belief, and that's going to carry her through this match. She's a very an all-rounded tennis player. I've mentioned how she likes to move forward, but she's also very good at defending and very good at mixing up the play. So she's going to throw in slices. I think especially if the rallies go on, she's going to want to really pull Rybakina out of her rhythm and move around the court, not only left and right, but also to the net. Sabalenka is very good at surprising her opponents and playing those short balls. Rybakina has to come with her A game today. I felt in the semi-final against Pegula, her serve wasn't really helping her. She is the best server in the tournament till now with the most aces, but now is the moment that she needs to get that first serve percentage nice and high. Both players are walking through the winner's tunnel, just seeing Chris Evert, Pierce Mary, Monica Seles, a winner, walking past all the winners. Oh, very nice. Angelique Kerber, awesome. And so for Rybakina, she's got to get those first serves in, man. She's got to get a high percentage. She loves to go out wide on the advantage side, on the deuce side. She needs those serves today. I think if those percentages are low, she's going to struggle. As I mentioned, Sabalenka is going to try to dominate on the return. And equally so, Rybakina will do the same if Sabalenka is also missing her first serves. She likes to hit her ground strokes to get into the point. Very strong player mentally as well when it gets to tie breaks. And both players have I'm just looking at the head-to-head, they have a very close rivalry. They've played now on 14 occasions. Sabalenka's got the better of Rybakina 8 times. But this is a final. This is the final of the Australian Open. And anything can happen. Anything can happen. Just want to look. I posted a poll 2 days ago, and concerning this final, I asked who is going to win the Australian Open Women's Singles Final, and most of you who voted have given Rybakina 69% chance of winning. But 53% of you said that Rybakina is going to win in straight sets. That's an incredible statistic, I think. I don't know if that's based on hope, but she does have a good chance. I think she does have a good chance. It really boils down to that first serve. It really boils down to her first serve. Both ladies are at the net with the trophy right between both of them. Very interesting. Yeah. 21% of you have given Sabalenka a chance of winning in straight sets, and only 11% said Sabalenka will win in 3 sets. Altogether, only 32% chance of winning. Very, very interesting statistic. My feeling is that Sabalenka is going to win. It could be 3 sets, but it could be 3 sets. Could be 3 sets. Write in the chat. Tell me what you think. I see Jory, you're back again. Good, very early morning, should I say. Got your coffee. Chris as well. Nice to see you guys. Both the ladies are warming up. Very exciting. Masquerada, good morning, good morning, good morning to you. How do you say good morning in Spanish? I don't know. Welcome, welcome. Very exciting, very exciting. So the path, or the route to the final, Sabalenka has not dropped a single set. It looks like the hardest match she had was in the 3rd round against Potapova. Hope I pronounce that right. 7-6, 7-6. 2 tie breaks. And in the 4th round, Mboko, she had her last tiebreak set, 7-6. But she beat the Canadian 6-1 in the first set. Jovic, I thought that was quite easy. I saw Jovic playing and I thought, this is the American now. I thought she was going to give Sabalenka a go. Lost 6-3, 6-love to the world number 1. And then I had high hopes as well for Svitolina, who gave her best and had to succumb to the might of Sabalenka, 6-2, 6-3 in the semi-finals. Absolutely incredible. I thought that match to me was the decider that Sabalenka is going to win this tournament. Now, looking at the path from Rybakina to get into the final, she's also hasn't dropped a set. Very interesting. Yeah, pretty convincing. Only in the semi-final against Pegula, the final set was a tiebreak. See, 7-6, winning 6-3, 7-6. So, beating Swiatek 7-5, 6-1. That was a good result. Mertens from Belgium, who is a doubles Australian Open doubles champion, but she lost in the singles in the 4th round, 6-1, 6-3 to Rybakina. And very interestingly, just looking over the last 2 years now, since 2024, Rybakina has had the edge, where she's won 4 out of the 7. Last encounter was the WTA finals where Rybakina beat Sabalenka. That would have also been hard court, incidentally. 6-3, 7-6. So what he is saying is I should go back to bed. No, no, no. Stick around. It's going to get exciting. And it's the start of the weekend. You can always get a little bit of shut-eye later during the day. If you need to take a power nap. Don't know what you guys got planned. But we're getting very close now. Sabalenka is approaching the sweat bins. What do you call them? The towel bins. And there's the trophy. It stays on court. Let's begin. Slice out wide. Great shot and landed short. 15 love. I'm a little nervous. I'm pretty sure these women are as well. Rybakina said, of course, she's going to be feeling nervous. Oh, and a stunning ace through the center, Mrs. Fenter. Great serve. Jory's listening with her eyes closed. Probably going to need more coffee. Oh, what a return cross court. It was a good serve out wide, and Rybakina just smashed her forehand. Sabalenka has got a smile on her face. That caught her by surprise. Wow. Oh, she missed it completely. She swung for it, Sabalenka, and missed the ball completely. But fantastic return. Another first serve. Inside in forehand. It goes out. So 30 all. She looks. There's a happiness inside Rybakina. She's trying to contain herself. I can see on her face. She wants to smile, probably. Wow. Maybe 67% of you are right. It's another forehand winner return. Ooh. Can see now in Sabalenka's eyes. What is this? Oh, it's a great first serve again. Rybakina hit it a bit late, but... Okay. Contain yourself, Michael. Contain yourself. Oh, good serve out wide. This time, Rybakina hits it too late. Almost hitting the umpire's chair. You are the best, my very old friend. Good body serve. Oh, did it land? Oh, it was out. It was out. So another break point. Gosh, I thought Sabalenka got a forehand in cross court. She has a second break point. Well, number one misses her first serve out wide. Rybakina has to be brave now. She has to go for it. She's already connected twice. That was on the first serve. It's a hard first return. And Sabalenka can't deal with it. Wow. What a start. What a start. Now it all boils down to... So Sabalenka has got 54% chance of winning. That's the win predictor. But now I think this is going to... This service game is really going to, I think, dictate the rest of the match. If she has a good service game, I'm going to predict, it's going to be tough for Sabalenka. And it's an ace through the center, misses Fenter. Second serve, kick out wide. It's played really well, return. And Sabalenka misses a forehand cross court. She's looking dazed. Already questioning and looking shocked. Probably is the best way to express her facial expressions and body language. So too am I, to be very honest, right now. I think every player has their nemesis, and maybe you guys have got it. Hang on. Oh, hard return. Rybakina had to just defend. Sabalenka hits a double hand backhand long. Not looking very optimistic right now, Sabalenka. Kick out wide is good. Oh, return was way out. Wow. So wins. Rybakina has 79% chance of winning the set if she gets an early break. Sabalenka has 71% chance. Good morning, Sanjay. It's a good body serve. That was smart from Sabalenka, and from the baseline, backhand winner, cross court. First serve is out. Kick into the body. Oh my word. Inside in forehand. Return winner. So in Sabalenka's first game, she was trying to go out wide. Okay, so it seems like the lights on the net posts are not working because I was out and they normally light up. Helps me a lot in discerning whether it's in or out. It's a good winner from Sabalenka. Yeah, this court has posed problems, technically speaking. Just have to reset it. I saw they fixed it the other day. That happened in the Pegula Rybakina game as well. Kick out wide, and Rybakina tries to go down the line, hits in the tram lines. Yeah, just missing that first serve now. World number one. Slice out wide was very hard. There's aggressive hitting now from both ladies. Sabalenka is trying to overpower Rybakina, and she hits the top of the net. Huge net cord goes out. Still another game point for the world number one. And it's an ace through the center of the court, Mrs. Fenter. Sabalenka gets her first game. Ten minutes have gone by. Rybakina has got the break. It's a stunning start. Stunning start. It's only been 10 minutes. But Rybakina's definitely got the edge. There are players who perform really well in these situations. They just thrive in being in a final. And just looking back at that, the previous time they met in the WTA finals, yeah, Rybakina got the better of Sabalenka. But I think she's adapting well. Rybakina, she played differently against Pegula. More patient game, and now she's really going for it. See, the lights are back on, so the serve was out wide. Rybakina she had to restart her serve. Yeah, it's a double fault. She was put off for some reason. She was distracted somehow before she was going to toss the ball and had to start again. Could have put her off. Love 15. First serve is long on the backhand side of Sabalenka. Kick out wide. Court's open. Rybakina goes hard down the line. Sabalenka can only slice her forehand into the ground. Slice out wide is returned well from Sabalenka. Oh, great placement from Rybakina. Sabalenka was on the chase, running to a backhand side, single hand backhand. She needed time, so she hit it high, but it bounced out over the baseline. Oh, what a first serve. Rybakina is on the service line, coming to the net. Sabalenka hits a forehand in the net. 40-15. What a difference it makes when Rybakina gets a serve in. It's only the second game, but she's already hit 88% first serves in. Ooh. And almost lands another one down the middle of the court. Second serve. Into the body, Sabalenka goes around. They're in a forehand cross duel. Sabalenka wild. 3-1. Disbelief creeping in. A lot of shaking of the head from Sabalenka. She's looking rattled. She's not looking focused. And there was just something about the expression on Rybakina's face before the match started. And then even after the first couple of points, just not a happiness, a joy. There was a joy. Yeah, just permeating through her expression. She hits it long now, double hand backhand, but Sabalenka put pressure. It was a good serve and was dictating the point thereafter. I think there was an attempted kick onto the backhand. That's a first serve. Kick out wide. Great return. Oh, trying to be too perfect maybe. Rybakina missed her backhand down the line. The return cross court was with lots of angle and opened up the court. Don't think she had to be so perfect with the precision. Bit of frustration now creeping in there for Rybakina. She slices her one-hand backhand in the net, so 40 love. And it's an ace. 3-2. Quite an easy service game. Wow. When both are serving well, getting that first serve in, it's almost certain they're going to hold their service games. So fantastic that for Rybakina and all the fans out there that she got the break. I mean, the way it's looking, it's just going to continue till it gets to 6-4, the first set. But that commentator's curse, getting ahead of myself. Anything can happen. And then it's just going to come down to mind games. Maybe not necessarily playing against one another, but with oneself. How much self-belief do these women have? A lot. They got this far. Second serve for the fifth seed. Rybakina goes wide and a slice forehand into the ground before it hits the net. So it looks like Sabalenka is trying to force all that doubt out of her. Oh, good first serve. It was chipped back with the forehand. And I think Rybakina, amazing. Well, didn't look comfortable with the backhand. I think it landed on the baseline. She changed direction now. They're on the backhand side. They're forehand cross duel. Slice forward from Sabalenka. Rybakina moves forward. It's a winner cross court. Just in case the ball was going to come back from Sabalenka, Rybakina would have been ready for a volley, a smash, as she was approaching the net behind that winner. Oh, stunning technique. Great balance and footwork, head control. And she gets a line now. Oh, so does Sabalenka in her defense. Oh, incredible angle cross court with the double hand backhand. 40 love. Both are on 6 winners till now. Rybakina has dominated all the rallies when they go past 5 shots. Kick out wide, return cross court very nicely. Sabalenka, perfect precision. Double hand backhand winner down the line. Yeah, but this is I love this level of tennis. Oh. We dream of playing like this as tennis players. Rybakina is putting Sabalenka under pressure again. She's staying on the forehand side. Sabalenka is slicing back really well. I think that was a mishit from Rybakina. 40-30. She is tall. And it doesn't look like she's getting under the ball very well. Rybakina might end up being a useful tactic for Sabalenka, but that's also risky when you're slicing so low. You gotta hit very close to that net tape, and yeah, that's a bit of risky business there. Kick out wide, wonderful. 4-2. The angle and the width. Fantastic from Rybakina. Caught Sabalenka by surprise. Let's see if she can hold her service game. Sanjay's asking, who am I rooting for? My goodness. I should stick to commentating. But Sabalenka hits a fantastic backhand winner cross court. She set herself up by pulling Rybakina out of the court. My prediction, Sanjay, was that Sabalenka would win. I was leaning more towards 3 sets. Got another first serve in and returned out by Rybakina, 30 love. But now, I'm starting to lean towards everyone who voted on my poll, saying that Rybakina, the statistics came out that through the vote, 67% believed Rybakina would win. And even more so, 57% of all the votes thought that Rybakina would win in straight sets. Sabalenka, forehand in the net. Wow, the ball didn't even bounce. That must have been so flat from Rybakina. Return was a bit short, but it didn't get off the ground. First serve out wide is long. Kick out wide is return cross court. Chip short in the net from Rybakina. So 40-15. And it's an ace down the middle of the court, through the center, misses Fenter. Four, 3. Still going on serve. Yeah, let's see if I'm right, Sanjay. I think in future I'm gonna wait for first 2-3 games to go by and then make a prediction. Just looking back at the history between these two. Yeah, it was 2025 last year, the WTA finals. Rybakina got the better of Sabalenka. And then in Wuhan, in China, women's singles, Sabalenka got the better of Rybakina in straight sets 6-3, 6-3. It's it's always switching between the two. Before that, it was a quarterfinal match in Cincinnati where Rybakina won that match. And then before that was in Germany where Sabalenka got the better. So it's always switching. If I go by that statistic, then I think I'm going to be right. But Rybakina is just on fire right now. So impressive. So impressive. Again, first serve down the middle of the court, one hand backhand, high and deep in the court, but it wasn't good enough inside a forehand winner. First serve's in, the return was short. Sabalenka's under pressure. Oh, Rybakina hits the top of the net with a double hand backhand, 15-all. Awfully close. Second serve. In the body. Return back to the feet of Rybakina. Sabalenka got the baseline. She's staying on the forehand side. It's a forehand cross-court winner. So 15-30. Just stuck to one side. It's useful to do that when you're playing a tennis match. You get a feel then of how much angle you can create. And it just felt like she was just going wider and wider and wider. And the last shot was excellent, well placed from Sabalenka. Second serve now for Rybakina. Interesting. Sabalenka decides to stand back. Wants to play more defensive. It's a short return. Sabalenka goes hard. Oh, it was out. I thought it was in from Rybakina. So, shucks. 2 break points to bring it back on serve. Sabalenka started the match, losing her service game. Oh, and it's an ace out wide. Second breakpoint opportunity. Rybakina is going to need to pull off another ace. Oh, that was so weird. A good first serve onto the backhand. I don't know what happened there, but that looked really awkward. Oh, she almost crammed herself. Why did she move into it? The ball hit the throat of the racket. No strings. Wow. Nice. Rybakina escaped that trap. Arthur, guten Morgen, mein Freund. It's a first serve out wide. Unreturnable. First serve in the net. Sabalenka is opting to stay safe. It's not getting close to that baseline. She's liking that height, I think. She tries to change direction, hits a backhand in the net. 5-3. Rybakina holds her service game. Half an hour has gone by. We've seen 8 games. Whew. My nerves have switched to excitement now. Sabalenka serving to stay in the first set. She goes out wide. It's a good return and open court from the service line. Forehand winner down the line. Too good. First serve out wide is returned in the tram lines down the line. I have to agree with you, Sanjay. Her conversion rate hasn't been good, Sabalenka. When she has breakpoint opportunities. Wow, was that in? And a forehand winner for Sabalenka, 40 love. I don't know, she's looking a little bit... There's concern on her face. There's concern. I wouldn't say she's rattled. Good body serve, great return. Rybakina plays a drop shot. I don't think Sabalenka is going to get there. Double bounce, 40-15. Well disguised. Sabalenka was put off there, almost running in a curve. Thought it was going to be a forehand cross-court winner, and great drop shot, great touch from Rybakina. Outward spin also helping. Return is high and long, 5-4. So, quick summary of the last 9 games. Let's have a look at these stats. 12 winners already, for Sabalenka, 9 for Rybakina. Rybakina's got more unforced errors, 8. Sabalenka, 6. No break points won yet for Sabalenka, 0 from 2. And as we know, it was the second opportunity that Rybakina had in the opening game. She's one break, one out of 2 chances she converted. But now she's serving for the first set in the Australian Open Women's Singles Final on the Rod Laver Arena in Melbourne. Cooler temperatures today, I must say. Short kick, and that's a great return winner by Sabalenka. Too short, that second serve. I think if Rybakina had to face her own return, she would have done exactly the same. Or face her own serve as a returner. Good first serve out wide, and it's chipped high and long. When those first serves go in, it's tough to control. Both players really want to have both hands on the racket when they're returning, especially on that backhand side. Again, a bit short. Lucky Sabalenka just played it safe in the middle. She's going hard now on the forehand side. Court's opened up. Oh, she misses her double hand backhand cross court. So 30-15. Few points to go. Can't get carried away. Got to stay in the moment. No, she's thinking, got to get this one. But play to your strengths. She loves to go out wide from the advantage court. Rybakina. As she does, it's chipped short. Rybakina misses a forehand cross court. It's 30-all. Looking a little bit despondent now. Disappointed maybe as well. More disappointment in her body language after missing that forehand. You almost have to forget the score and just be in the moment. Let that automatic driver inside of you. Oh, it's a huge net cord, but it comes back to Sabalenka. Set point. Bounce back on Sabalenka's side. Just let that tennis brain be free. Be in the moment. First serve out wide is wide. It's out. Kick out wide. Return cross court. Inside in forehand from Sabalenka. Good forehand. Cross court. And it's out. 6-4 the first set. Well, that's a surprise. That's really surprised me. Djokovic also lost the first set yesterday, came back to win the match. But if you look at the first 3 sets, Sinner would have won 2-1. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. But rather quick. 38 minutes. So, 4 aces till now for Sabalenka, 2 for Rybakina. I didn't want to be the one to say it, but it looks like Sabalenka has taken a timeout. Those 38 minutes were probably too exhausting for her. I'm just going to put some more music on. Why not? Enjoy. It's a Saturday. See how many times I'm going to have to replay this song. Sanjay wrote in the chat, yesterday I also said Sabalenka will win. We both are getting our predictions wrong. It's just the start. It's a best of 3 sets, the women's final. But both women are getting very high percentage. First serve points won, 74% for Sabalenka, 79% for Rybakina. Maybe the second serve that looks like it's making the difference here. Second serve points won, 56% for Sabalenka, 67% for Rybakina. It's quite high. Break points saved, 100% for Rybakina, 50% for Sabalenka. Average speed of the first serves, pretty much the same, 179 kilometers per hour for Rybakina, 176 for Sabalenka. First return points won. First serve return points won. Very low from both of them. 26% for Rybakina, 21% for Sabalenka. But the unforced errors, that's interesting. It's 8 for Rybakina and 7 for Sabalenka. And yet she was able to win that first set, and also winners, only 9 compared to 13 for Sabalenka. Both the ladies crossing the middle of the court by the chair umpire. Win predictor is still favoring. Oh no, now it's favoring Rybakina. Let's get that second set started. Body serve is returned out. Another return out long. First serve was in on the backhand side. Rybakina just trying to jab that backhand. There was no backswing, no follow through. Kick into the backhand, inside in, return. It's open up the court. Rybakina is chasing. They decided to stay on the backhand side. Rybakina hits a double hand backhand out, cross court. Mustn't be too hard on herself. Since that first game that Sabalenka has dropped, both ladies have been able to hold their service games. To return into the net. And backhand in the net now from Sabalenka. Now she gets it through the center. Mrs. Venter, good ace. 1-love. Play the real Slim Shady. Sanjay, I'm gonna have to buy the license. There's a whole procedure. Maybe one day. I'm looking for calming music. I wanna. It gets so intense. I'm the one with sweaty palms here. Eminem sings about that. I remember. Kick onto the backhand, return into the net. There was no balance on that return. First serves in, is chipped back short. Rybakina goes hard on the forehand. Sabalenka finds good length. It's turned around now. She's at the net. There's a high ball. And it bounces out. 15-all. First serve out wide in the net. Into the forehand side. It was a slow return and Rybakina couldn't control the return, hitting it long. So 15-30. Sabalenka was broken once in the first set. That made the difference in favor of Rybakina. Got a feeling we're moving in this direction in favor of Sabalenka now. Rybakina has to get that first serve in. As she does, it's returned short, inside in, forehand winner, 30-all. Hey Sanjay, maybe I should play some classical music as well. I like to do that to calm my nerves. Slice out wide, chipped short, and it's a forehand winner down the line. Rybakina approaching the net. Now Sabalenka is getting aggressive. She's standing inside the baseline. And she makes the return. Very interesting. It was a good kick out wide. Sabalenka didn't look comfortable. And on the stretch, double-hand backhand winner. Closer to the baseline than the inner tram line. Still a very good return winner. Should have done that more often in the first set. Good serve out wide, chipped high and long. Sabalenka just shaking her head left to right, looking at the ground. Yeah, can't be too hard on yourself. When Rybakina gets that first serve in, it's lethal. As she just misses the center line down the middle of the court. And it's a double fault. Maybe she was thinking she needs to go big. First serves in on the forehand. It was a good return. Sabalenka is in control. Forehand cross-court winner. Impressive how she got off the ground. First serves in down the middle. Rybakina comes to the net. Oh, stunning volley. No way Sabalenka was going to get there. Wow, she had to work for it still. Good approach, cross-court with the forehand. And Sabalenka was looking for an angled forehand winner. Inside the service line, just guiding that volley away from Sabalenka. Sabalenka did get a frame on it, but there were no strings. This time she found strings, just chipping it onto the backhand side of Rybakina. They're on a forehand cross duel. Rybakina tries to change direction with a high topspin ball. Double hand backhand in the bottom of the net from Rybakina. Second break point opportunity now for the world number one. Oh, tough. Rybakina, first serve in the net. Interesting. Sabalenka is probably a good half a meter behind the baseline. She's moving forward now. Return was too short, and it's a forehand cross-court winner for Rybakina. How they make these decisions, these split-second decisions. It has to be automated. Good kick serve. I think Sabalenka would have preferred to find a little more length, more depth on that return, but didn't work out. Wow, breakpoint saved. 4 out of 4 for Rybakina. Oh, was it in? Sabalenka is under pressure. Moving Sabalenka around. Oh, slice forehand into the ground from Rybakina. My goodness. I said it yesterday. In Germany, they have a saying that all good things happen in threes. Alle gute Sachen kommen in drei. Oh, but it's a wonderful backhand winner from Rybakina. Not going to happen this time. Use number 5. Oh, the precision. That's confidence. Moving into the ball. First serve is very good. Oh, return. Defensively chipped high in the air. Sabalenka hits a forehand in the net. Rybakina has won 13 pressure points now compared to Sabalenka's 5. Hard on the forehand. The return was a bit short. Sabalenka is under pressure. Rybakina double hand backhand in the net. Now they got to start digging deep. They're going to be feeling tired. There's no changeover after this game. Just past 9 minutes for this one service game. Good first serve. And the ball doesn't make it over the net. Advantage Rybakina. Attempted first serve out wide. Is in the tram lines. Sabalenka is a good foot inside, and she misses her double and backhand down the line. So 1-1. She survives the onslaught from Sabalenka. I'm being asked here, or maybe to everyone else, who's winning. Well, Rybakina is one set up, but that second set's looking quite even. I think the way that Rybakina is surviving and winning those pressure points, she might have an edge over Sabalenka. If it continues like this, we're definitely going to see a tie break in the set. Sabalenka clips the top of the net down the line. It lands in, close to the baseline. And it's a backhand unforced error by Rybakina. She will feel tired after that long service game. Yeah, return, forehand return in the bottom of the net. 30 love. Second serve. And a double fault. Second serve out wide to the forehand was in the tram lines. First serve then, the return is out. Slightly jammed on the forehand side. Rybakina kind of did it herself, moving into the serve. Second serve. Forehand cross court. Sabalenka finds good angle. Good forehand down the line from Rybakina. They're playing backhands cross court. Rybakina backhand in the net. So 2-1 for the number 1 seed. Well, that second game of that second set was... that was a nail biter. If you're a Rybakina fan, she was really fighting to stay in there. She had to save 4 break points. And she did so. When she had to turn up and get those first serves in, it paid off. It really worked for her. I'm just loving this, the level of tennis I'm watching. Such good fight. Quality of tennis is also very good. One hour has gone by. Rybakina. First serve. It's good. It's blocked out in the tram lines. 15 love. Just advertising the game tomorrow between Carlos Alcaraz and Novak Djokovic. Both had to survive marathon semi-finals over 5 hours long. Good play from Rybakina, forcing Sabalenka to slice her one-hand backhand first into the ground before hitting the net. That's going to be an interesting one. See more and more people voting in my community in Tennis Inside Out. Again, first serves in. Forehand cross-court winner inside the service line. 40 love. Huge net cord. Bounces past the baseline. Sabalenka looking very offensive now on the baseline. She's going to move forward. And Rybakina hits a double fault. It's interesting how Sabalenka chooses these moments to put pressure. And not in the moments, I remember now on 2 occasions, she had break point against Rybakina and then decided to stay back almost in a neutral position. I question that decision, the decision making. Sabalenka comes forward again, right on the baseline, on the due side. Second serve on the backhand is returning to the net. It's 2-2. So still going on serve. Far more comfortable for Rybakina in this last service game. Would have saved a little bit of energy now for this return game. First serve is in. It's short. Sabalenka goes hard cross court. for a winner. Second serve. Rybakina is now inside the baseline. It's a great return winner. Double hand backhand down the line. Oh, first serve right on the center line. Mishit, huge frame by Rybakina. Incredible the precision that these ladies can produce when those first serves go in. Devastating. None of them have a really good answer. Again, a wayward forehand return. So it's going very quick now, these service games. It's going to allow both of these players to recuperate. I'm just feeling a tiebreak. Again, first serve bounces on the service line and a huge smash. She's going to get a second opportunity, Sabalenka. Oh, but she's pushed back. Oh, and Sabalenka, just shadow practicing her forehand, should never miss that. Well, it's not all lost just yet. Rybakina guessed the right way, like a goalkeeper would do in football, soccer, and hoisted the ball up very high again, landing close to the baseline. First serve down the tees, returned out 3-2 for the number one seed. $18 winners now for Sabalenka, 15 for Rybakina. She's climbing back there. Both the same amount of unforced errors, 12 each. Yeah, so it's just the first game of this match that's been that was broken. Sabalenka served first, and since then it's been going on serve. Wow, that's an interesting stat. Both players have won 100% of their net points at the net, volleys or smashes. But Rybakina has been more often to the net. Sabalenka is just doing her hair. She dropped her racket on the ground. Apologizing to Rybakina for a second time. First serve in the net. Slow kick on the backhand. They're on the due side, hitting with one another. Rybakina changed direction. That's going to happen often. Sabalenka tried to change direction. It was more in the middle. I think it was a miss hit. She apologizes. Love 15. Yeah, so Sabalenka's been 3 times now to the net and won all her points. Rybakina has been 5 times to the net and won all her points at the net. Inside in, forehand winner. Return was very good, cross court. Rybakina still had some work to do. She had to make space. She opted for the forehand. But the precision, oh. Slice out wide, defensive chip with a forehand. Sabalenka tries to hit with topspin, but that was a huge mishit. 30-15. Getting very talkative with herself, looking down. Glancing over to her bench of coaches and supporters there. Rybakina forehand cross court. Sabalenka's under pressure. Backhand cross court. Single hand backhand in the net from Sabalenka. 40-15. Another first serve. That was going wide. I could tell by the toss. Yeah, I noticed with Rybakina, she gives it away sometimes with the toss. She tosses a little bit more to the right, and then you just feel it's going to be a swing. And now kick on the backhand. Sabalenka already moved early to play a forehand return. Rybakina hits too long with a forehand attempt down the line. Idri, I think it's Idrip Heavy. Interesting name. Well, Rybakina is one set up, so she's basically winning. It's a huge net cord. Sabalenka guesses right. Forehand doesn't go over. So 3-3. Right now, it's going on serve, and it has been for ages, meaning that both players are holding their service games. And at the same time, both ladies change their rackets. I was always superstitious as well. When playing, I needed to have my favorite shock absorber. Is Sabalenka winning? It's very even right now. Someone's going to have to slip up on their service game. Good body serve. Sabalenka wanted to move forward. She changed her mind in a huge lob out from Rybakina. There was no need for her to change up, but maybe she's thinking she needs to change something up now. Not necessary. She's been doing very well in the long rallies against Sabalenka. Sabalenka missing her first serve, out wide. Kick slightly in the body is returned very well, and the response from Sabalenka is a double hand backhand out. Had to still move out the way. On this level, there are many different types of serves in the body. Direct in the body, on the forehand side, on the backhand side. Again, Sabalenka misses her first serve down the middle. It's on the juice side now. I wonder if she's going to go into the body again. Yeah, she does. And Rybakina now hits a double and backhand return in the net. So very smart from Sabalenka. She's not giving Rybakina space to swing. The last second, Rybakina had to move to her right to make space, but didn't work out. First serve down the tee is returned back to the backhand. Rybakina chips it short. That was just defensive. Drop shot from Sabalenka. Backhand volley. Oh, wonderful play. Lovely reactions from both of them. Sabalenka wins the point. Both were at the net, diving to their left or to their right. Sabalenka finally coming out on top. I don't think it was intentional for Rybakina to pull Sabalenka forward. She was just trying to stay in the point. Well, in the second set, Sabalenka is winning. But it's still very close. Huge net cord and out. Second serve. Okay, I drop heavy. And it's a double fault, but that was way out. I mean, it's 40-15. She's getting very vocal now. But yeah, why wouldn't you try to hit a little bit harder? I guess if you look at the score 3-3, I mean, okay, 40-15, maybe get that second serve in. But Rybakina is also looking to attack. It's a let. First serve. I think Sabalenka could win this. Oh, again, amazing return winner. Reminds me of the very first game of the match. Rybakina just climbed into it. That second serve I felt was a bit short. It was. Oh, stunning technique from Rybakina. Double hand backhand, return winner down the line. And Sabalenka in disbelief, just raising both her arms up in the air. How can this be happening? Good first serve, down the tee, double hand backhand return, out. So in the second set, Rybakina has won 93%. I think if I saw correctly, Rybakina, it's 4-3. Easy winner, standing at the net. First serve percentage, points won, very low, or much lower for Rybakina in the second set. I'm feeling somewhat proud. Been following as well the juniors, boys and girls, and I got it up there on my banner at the bottom that boys doubles final, Doig and Kisimov, they won the boys doubles final, Australian Open, and particularly Doig comes from South Africa. So any South Africans out there, you could be feeling proud. Impressive win. I like that I have these names up. I hope that we'll see some of these youngsters on the future. Who knows? Maybe if I'm still doing this in half a decade or a decade's time, I'll be maybe sooner. Hopefully, yeah, I'll be live streaming with one of these guys. Rybakina Rybakina, sorry. Pronunciation's not very easy for me. I'm always giving my best. First serve out wide is long. Sabalenka went the wrong way. Lucky for her. Good kick down the middle. Sabalenka off balance, forehand in the net. Telling herself to stay calm now. Stay calm. First serve out wide is chipped cross court. Single hand backhand. Sabalenka is now getting most momentum. High topspin. Oh, backhand was falling short. Sabalenka came forward to hit a drive forehand volley. She hit it in the net. It's almost like Sabalenka's level drops slightly when she's the returner. And she has the opportunities to break Rybakina. And it's an ace down the middle of the court, through the center, misses Fenter. Aces per set is 3.1 for Rybakina, and Sabalenka is 1.9. In this tournament, Rybakina ends with an ace. It's 4-all. So that would have changed quite quickly. Yeah, Sabalenka missing that first serve down the middle of the court. Kick onto the backhand. Made it difficult for Sabalenka. She couldn't control her forehand. I've seen this so many times already, how Sabalenka's just not in the right place, which means her footwork is letting her down on the forehand side. Just lunging at the last second or moving to the right. Good first serve down the tee, and the return is out. She gets her first serve in this time from the deuce side. Backhand return in the net. Impressive how both ladies are holding on to their service games. First serve is in. Sabalenka is in control. They're in the backhand cross duel. Sabalenka changed direction. That was fantastic depth, and it turns into a winner. 40-15. Looking very focused, Sabalenka. And it's a double hand backhand in the net. Sabalenka 5-4 in the second set. Sanjay's writing in the group again. Have you heard an Austrian teenager, Lily Targa? I think it would be Targa pronounced. She will be a future star. Okay, I haven't heard of her, to be honest. Just been following a little bit now in this Grand Slam. I think besides that, besides the Grand Slams, I don't think I'm going to be taking too much notice of that. I think most of my focus is going to be on the ATP and WTA players, following them around. Now is a good time just to mention that I'm going to be live streaming an ATP tournament next week from either Wednesday or Thursday, Montpellier. It's an ATP 250. Rublev will be playing as the number 1 seed. Aliassime from Canada, the number 2 seed. So there's going to be some players there, some French players. Rinderknecht is also one of the seeds. Let's see if there's a star will be born as well. There's space for lots of qualifiers. And Rybakina serving to stay in this second set as she opens up the court very nicely with a wide serve. Drop shot in the net, unfortunately. Good fight from Sabalenka. Rybakina for sure. Right. Yudhistria. Try my best to pronounce your guys' names. Inside in, forehand winner for Sabalenka. Love 30. Rybakina has hit more winners in this set, 10 to Sabalenka's 9. But in the end, it's more important who wins the set. You can look at stats all day long. Even in the first set, Rybakina was hitting more unforced errors and less winners and was able to win. Some hard-hitting tennis from these ladies. Sabalenka is finding less depth. Rybakina misses a forehand cross-court. There are 3 set-point opportunities for Sabalenka. Wow, if those eyes could kill, the way she was looking at her bench and at her coach. Lots of self-talking going on there. Oh, almost an ace out wide. Sabalenka steps forward now. Kick out wide is slice short. Slice approach. And the backhand volley is out. It's 1 set all. It's going to be a decider. Some fans joyful, dancing. Sabalenka is leaving the court. Officials trying to catch up. Sabalenka is jogging off. She will come back and start the start the third set with a serve. Both players leave now. So, no one's on court. Can the chair umpire leave? What happens if she needs to use the ladies' room? See, Lena is here. Hello. So 2 breaks in this match. The first break happened in the the first game of the first set. Rybakina broke Sabalenka, and now Sabalenka broke Rybakina in the last game that I just live streamed in the second set. You can say from that Sabalenka is probably in the driving seat right now. It's one set all as she's strolling back onto the court. I think that was the final point actually was the first time, when we look at the stats, that Rybakina lost a point at the net. I'm pretty sure. Oh, she's lost a few. So the stats have changed. Both are improving on the passing shots, I guess. Four aces for Rybakina, 5 for Sabalenka after these 2 sets. 2 double faults for Sabalenka, 3 for Rybakina. First serve percentage has gone down from Rybakina, and that's what I fear for her sake, is that it stays that way. 58% first serves going in is not good. I feel that's too low. Sabalenka's 67% now. Is that the coach? Is that right? So he's drawn on his face the word mentality with an exclamation mark. I wonder if that's going to be a thing for coaches in the future. It's just going to be putting there, stay strong, go big, go home. But that means every single time she's looking at a coach, she's reading mentality. Or if it's too far, she knows it says mentality. Is that a form of coaching? Oh, I don't know. It's a reminder. But then again, I can use any code. I could, trying to think now. I could write there slap, and that means, yeah, attack on the backhand side. Just need to know these hidden codes. If you didn't know by now, I am a tennis coach. I've been a tennis coach for over 23 years. I'm new to all of this technology. Sometimes it feels like I'm sitting in a cockpit of a plane. But I'm finding my space here. I've been enjoying this. 2 days left, women's final and men's final tomorrow. I'll be live streaming. And today is exactly 1 month that I've had this channel open. Sabalenka is still waiting. Oh, there's the camera on Rybakina walking through the corridors. How would he sweat? Nervous. If he gets nervous, then he starts sweating. Zooming into the trophy that's been held every year by the women's winner and champion since 1930, if I remember correctly. Sabalenka to open a third set with her first serve, and it's just wide. Kick into the body is returned straight back at Sabalenka, double and backhand in the net from Rybakina. It's been asked in the chat, why is play suspended? Rybakina was taking a medical timeout. Took a little bit longer. I don't think she's injured, but just missed her forehand return out. But she was taking her merry time. Sabalenka was walking back and forth behind the baseline, ready to start. She also took a short break. Second serve. Into the body. Rybakina decides to run around the backhand, hit the forehand. They're in the deuce side. She hits the baseline. Point for Rybakina. Sabalenka, no backswing, no follow through, and backhand into the ground. Another second serve for the number one seed. Kick was short and looked like a mishit from Rybakina, excuse me. She released the left arm or the left hand from the racket. She attempted to hit a double hand backhand. It's always the strong arm for the double hand backhand, especially if you're right-handed. First serve out wide, return into the net. Rybakina was landing those returns, especially in the first set. Quick change. Final set for the championship. Sabalenka serve was broken the opening game in the first set. Rybakina's service game was broken in the final game of the second set. She's going to want to try to forget that. First serve on the backhand returned well. Sabalenka is hitting a bit short, and now she hits it wide. 15-love. First serve in the net. Kick out wide. Good return winner from Sabalenka. Now I can't stop thinking about the word mentality every time I see her. Maybe Rybakina needs to take a look at Sabalenka's coach. Oh yeah, mentality. Stay strong. Believe in yourself. Be positive. Don't give up. Good kick down the middle of the court. Sabalenka forehand in the net, flicking a racket over her head. Indication that she was a little bit late, falling back slightly as well. Second serve again for Rybakina. It was a slow first serve in the net, previous one. Oh, inside in forehand winner from Sabalenka. The return really set her up to hit that ball. She had time once Rybakina just defended that ball back to get around the backhand. Great footwork and great execution from Sabalenka. Stunning technique, jumping off the ground at the right time, getting all the height and power she needs through her legs. Again, missing that first serve, so kick well placed on the backhand. But Rybakina's hitting a bit short. She's trying to force probably more depth. Sabalenka is finding incredible depth and power right now. Backhand cross duel. No one's changing, and Sabalenka wins that contest with a backhand cross court. It's a break point opportunity. Rybakina's serve was broken in the previous game at the end of the second set. Ooh. Kick out wide and a fantastic winner down the line. Rybakina has lost her service game twice in a row now at very crucial moments. It was my prediction. Sabalenka was going to win. I was always leaning closer to 3 sets. I was thinking at first 2. She's being put off somehow, Sabalenka. Might be some spectators returning to their seats. But she starts a ball toss. Good first serve. She's on the service line. Changed direction. She normally goes cross court. Missed her forehand down the line. She has looked awkward at times on that forehand. Most of it's been behind the baseline, but that's the first time I see her coming forward. Second serve. Rybakina goes hard on the backhand again. Sabalenka changed direction. Great backhand. forehand into the ground before it hits the net from Rybakina. Such an important game. I almost think the match is determined if Sabalenka can hold her service game. Inside in, forehand winner for Rybakina from the service line. But she has other plans. First serve out wide is returned into the net. Players, maybe more Sabalenka, hesitated a bit, probably thinking her serve went out, but no, Hawkeye said it was in. Second serve. She has to retake a ball toss. Not happy about something. In the body, jamming Rybakina a little bit on the forehand side. But she wins the point in the end. Sabalenka couldn't control her forehand back after the return. First serve let. It's a good serve. It's short from Rybakina. Forehand winner into the open court. She was standing on the service line. She likes to go cross court with her forehand. Looks more comfortable. Wow, she really let out a huge scream after winning that point. Good first serve, backhand return out. An opportunity to take a 3-love lead in the final set for Sabalenka. Can she get a first serve in? Yes, she does. It's returned short. Forehand cross court. She comes to the net. It is a high ball. And it's a smash winner. 3-love for the number 1 seed. I think it's in the bag. As the camera zooms in to the trophy, maybe they sense it as well. What can I say? Rybakina, great start. Was all over Sabalenka in the first couple of games. And then it just felt that Sabalenka just settled in, especially with her service game. It stayed like that till the end of the second set, when she finally broke Rybakina to win 6-4, and now it's Sabalenka is she's definitely in the driving seat now. Last 3 games have taken 20 minutes. Can Rybakina come back from this? Also interrupted. Crowds are getting excited, possibly. Spectators at least. First serve in, down the tee is returned out. 15 love. Good serve out wide. Return in the net. Maybe a sense that she's got... It's just an expression, nothing to lose. I mean, she can lose this final. But now she's getting her first serves in. Sabalenka, drop shot. Well executed. 2 bounces, 30-15. First serve, hitting the net cord. Going out. Sabalenka on the baseline. Oh, what a return cross court. Incredible angle. We know how well Rybakina can kick her backhand out wide. And it's an ace down the middle of the court. Why now? Almost feels too late. Sabalenka's first serve percentage is high. She's winning a lot of points off her first serve. Dominating when the ball comes back. If it's short, she's putting it away. It's 3-1. I fear it's too late. Too late for Elena Rybakina. Terrific game. First serve out wide. Returned really well down the line. Rybakina at the net forehand winner down the line. First serve out wide is out. Just waiting for the ball girl to pick up the ball. Rybakina is getting closer to that baseline. She's probably going to move forward now. Yeah, she's inside the court. Hard and aggressive at Sabalenka and misses her forehand cross court. She's so good, Sabalenka, at dealing with those pressure moments. Such an important tactic to hit that return at the feet of the server. It doesn't allow the server to find angle with the next shot, but she's coping so well by hitting it back again with lots of power. They're in a backhand cross duel. Sabalenka tries to change direction, slices her backhand in the net. I'm going to call you Lev. Lev is happy that Rybakina is coming back. It's good pressure from Rybakina. Why? Why now? What a backhand down the line from Rybakina. She's got a little smile on her face. This is looking like the opening of the first set, first games, the way she's playing. Better late than never, perhaps. Oh, good body serve. Good return, though. They're in the backhand cross duel. Sabalenka changes direction. And forehand in the net for Sabalenka. She got a break. It's not over yet. I've said it so many times in this tournament. If your opponent can win 3 games in a row, why can't you? If they win 3 points in a row, so can I. Never give up. Phenomenal, phenomenal. Curse of the commentator. I thought Sabalenka had it in the bag. I thought she had it wrapped up. 3-love lead in the final set. But there was something about it. Just relaxed. That fourth game was excellent. So many first serves in. What a comeback. Rybakina can make it 3-3. Yeah, Chris, she might pull this one off. Wow. Second serve though. Sabalenka is going to be all over this one. Hard on the backhand. And now falling backwards. Double hand backhand in the net from Sabalenka. She was very much in control since the return. Again, just defending, using that power perhaps from Sabalenka. Rybakina just holding her ground, soaking up the pressure, putting her backhand in. But that was a technical mistake rather. Inside out forehand is out from Rybakina. Hydrapevi thinks Sabalenka is going to pull this one off anyway. Missed that first serve out wide. Kick on the backhand is returning to the net, off balance. Sabalenka could see that she was falling to her left. Kick onto the backhand. Great depth. 30 all. Not getting that first serve in. Thanks for that update, Sanjay. Oh, again, just missed the first serve. Kick into the body, not bad, but that's long. Double and backhand out from Rybakina. Oh man, just too inconsistent. I think that previous game she got every first serve in, or at least most of them, and now she hasn't got a single one in. Maybe she's going to pull one off now. I'm thinking ace out wide. Oh, she goes out wide, but it's not an ace. That's tough. That's tough. Sabalenka has standing on the baseline. Her toes are inside the court. Kick out wide. And her double and backhand return cross court is just out. Slice out wide. First serve's in. The return is out. If she wants to hold a service game, she needs to do that again. Very few. I can't recall a first serve in the body. She goes out wide, and it's a return out. So 3-3. What a difference it makes when you get your first serve in. Rybakina. Double and backhand in the net from Sabalenka. She's not pleased with herself. Perhaps in shock that Rybakina has come back. Sabalenka won 3 games in a row. Rybakina can do the same. It's a first serve let. First serve is long down the middle of the court. Kick out wide is returned high and long. This is awfully tight. I drip heavy. Go, Saba, go. Slice forehand down the line. Backhand cross court was short. Off balance. Double and backhand out from Sabalenka. I've seen that happen now and then in this match. First serve is long. No, Rybakina is very close to the baseline, behind the baseline. Good second serve. Good return. Oh, Sabalenka hits the top of the net. It comes back. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Now she gets her first serve in. Return in the net. Still another break point for Rybakina. It's never over till it's over. Hi, Marek. Break point. Massive chance here for Rybakina. Spectators got their hands together. Oh, Sabalenka misses the ace out wide. Rybakina thought Sabalenka was going to go down the middle. Kick onto the backhand. It's returned cross court. It's short. Sabalenka hits a forehand in the net. It's 4 games in a row in this third set. I cannot believe it. Can I say, what is Sabalenka crumbling right now? Not really. But Rybakina is just looking poised. No big celebrations. To be honest, the camera is mainly on Sabalenka the whole time. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Let's see, the camera is on. It's a replay. Let's see what Rybakina does. Just a simple showing of the fist. Clenching of the fist. Oh, Navratilova. Hands on her head, can't believe it. Sabalenka was just hiding her face, hiding her head under the towel. But in real time now, Rybakina just missed the first serve. Sabalenka is going to pounce all over this. Drop shot from Sabalenka. Wasn't that good. Backhand slice approach, and it's a winner. Passing shot for Sabalenka. Cletus writes, Ryba is coolness personified. Yeah. First serves in, and the return is waywardly hit out. Always seeing the lips moving from Sabalenka. And it's a great winner by Rybakina. It's 30-15. Got that first serve in again. The return was very short and high. Maybe just waiting a little bit for Sabalenka to pick a side. And then just stroked her backhand down the line. 2 hours and 8 minutes now. Now the first serve is needed in the net. Sabalenka is inside the baseline now. Goes hard down the line. Oh, and it goes long. Incredible. Ooh, luck is on the side of Rybakina now. Sabalenka is in disbelief. I thought it was well connected. It was really, really a good return. But as soon as those net posts lit up red, I knew that was out. And now Rybakina makes an unforced error, or forced error. She was falling back. Falling backwards. It was a good return from Sabalenka. Chris is writing, Sabalenka might have to wait another year to win this tournament. And good first serve. Returned into the net. It's 5-3. 5 games in a row since she was broken. Since her service game was broken in the second set. Rybakina. Wow. She's like really made out of stone. A coach was shouting at her. There we go. Sabalenka has released the racket. Throwing it on the ground was a nice little bounce. Peters is saying, Mike, if Ryba wins, you're going to have to buy us all drinks. Oh, man. And it's a forehand cross-court winner from Sabalenka. Wrong footing. Rybakina. Making me all nervous about this. Why do I need to buy drinks? 15 love for number 1 seed. She could still fight back. She can claw her way back into this. Oh, great winner. Kick out wide, open up the court, forehand cross court. Oh, slice out wide is out. Sabalenka thought it was an ace. I drip heavy. Thinks it's Sabalenka's time. And Rybakina misses her backhand return. It was I would say it was a poor second serve. It was very short. Don't go cheap. I don't know if you've seen how many people are watching right now. Great return. Sabalenka looking very defensive. Not moving well. Oh gosh. Yeah, you can all write what you would like to drink here and I'll send you the emojis. How's that? Slice out wide, return on the feet. Rybakina is now chasing and high ball lands out. So 5-4 in the third set. Rybakina, after the break, will come out to serve for the championship. Just got to be thinking positive right now. What's been working, focusing on the serve especially. My goodness. I know, Sanjay. I know. Rybakina needs to come out and have a dream of a service game. Okay, you like your Jack Daniels? Neat. I'm gonna, on purpose, I'll throw some ice in there for you. To become an Australian Open champion for the first time. First serve is out. Kick on the backhand, returned in the middle of the court. They're both slamming their forehands cross court with one another at some pace. Rybakina hits a forehand in the net. Man, that was some pace. Whew. Nerve-wracking. Missed their first serve again. Sabalenka taking a very offensive position again as she waits to return the serve. Bit short. Oh, what a forehand winner down the line from Rybakina. She did not want to entertain those forehands cross court with Sabalenka as she did in the previous point. The winner was closer to the baseline than the inner tram line on the backhand side of Sabalenka. 15-all. Slice out wide was a bit short. Sabalenka hits it forehand short now. She's hitting short the whole time. It's a winner from Rybakina. Can't speak anymore. Wow. Incredible. It's looking like the way she started the match. Isn't that perfect timing? Let's see. Missing that first serve again, but her ground strokes have come to the party. Second serve. What's Sabalenka going to do? On the backhand. Return hard down the line. It's a winner. 30-all. That was short. Both the ladies, I think, are getting nervous now, and they don't want to hit any double faults. But you still need depth. You still need width as well. Jory's got to go. Probably play a tennis match or something. Cheers, Jory. First serve is in. It's championship point. Zooming into Navratilova, Angelique Kerber. And now the trophy. Nice camera angle. And it's an ace out wide. The Australian Open champion for this year, Rybakina. It's over, guys. Oh, my prediction was wrong. But what an absolute fight. Never gave up. Second Grand Slam win for Rybakina. Let's move this over here. Well done. Over 2 hours, these two played an absolutely incredible game. Phenomenal stuff. Oh man, that third set is going to... Yeah, Sanjay. That third set is going to haunt Sabalenka for some time. Taking a 3-love lead and watching your opponent, she's got a towel over her head. And then just being on court, watching your opponent win the next 5 games. She contributed, unfortunately. Sabalenka made mistakes and errors at the right time for Rybakina to win those games, taking advantage of that. Thank God Ryba made it. Thank you for a great stream. My pleasure. Jude congratulating Ryba. Teddy as well. The champion, the future queen on court. Well, her name's going to get engraved on that trophy. Lunchin, I hope I pronounced that right. Congratulations to Elena Rybakina. Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. What a match. 6-4, 4-6, 6-4 in favor of Rybakina. It's never over till it's over. I've been saying it in this tournament, and that's just a great lesson for all of us out there. No matter what you're trying to start, if it's a new job or you're getting into a new relationship or something, just try a little bit harder. Be patient. Don't give up. If you've started something, it means that you want to accomplish something. You're moving in the right direction. Of course, there's going to be tough times, but maybe that's what nature's doing. It's trying to let us see for ourselves, do you really want it? Do you really want to win this? Rybakina showed us today. She really wanted to win. Phenomenal player. I love the fact that she played at the end the way she started the match. Of course, it was tough in the middle part, losing that second set as well, going 3-love down. Cool as ice. Someone wrote there. I remember someone wrote in the chat. Absolutely terrific. Willianto, congratulating Rybakina as well. You're the best. You're the champion. Idrapevi, Saba, fantasy points. Wise words, Mike. Never give up. Thank you. Thank you. Marek, thanks Mike. Fun joining in the stream. I had fun. That was fantastic. And I'm already getting excited, not to take the emphasis away from the women, but I'm getting excited already about the men's final tomorrow. It's a Jokeraz final? Can I put it that way? I'll be going live tomorrow at around 9:20 Central European time. I hope to see you guys there. If you want to be there like a bear, subscribe. I'll be setting up the stream very soon, and then you'll be notified. Cheers guys, take care, look after yourself, enjoy the rest of the day. Congratulations once again to Rybakina.